Hey everyone, this is SamFam and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys the best layup animations you can do and trigger with the shot meter on NBA 2K22. So for my current gen fan base out there, if you want to see the current gen version of this tutorial, you can just click the link below. It's going to lead you to the Raptors gaming channel and that video is going to be right there, current gen version. But for my next gen fans, as you can see here, I'm using the meter and the correct animation to destroy the defender. In this video, I'll show you the advanced version and also all the basic triggers you need to do the layups. But once it's all said and done, you'll be able to make the correct read on the court, trigger the correct layup animation, and also use the shot meter to finish to your advantage so you can make tough layups just like that. So to my current gen fans, once again, just head to Raptors Uprising Gaming channel. You'll find that video on there, same video, current gen. And if you want to see more 2K20 tutorials by me, you can click on the card above or the link in the description below and you'll find a playlist of all my videos. And if you want to help support the channel, make sure you head to nba2klab.com, check out their services, and if you're interested, you can use the promo code SAMFAM, get 20% off to help me make more content for you guys. So first things first, make sure you go to your controller settings, have the shot meter turned on, and you can set your shot timing to shots and layups or just layups if you want, but make sure it is on for layups, and make sure your post-sec function is set to default and your orientation is on absolute. And the package you'll be seeing here is the Steph Curry layup package, so this is one of the better ones out there, and we're going to go through every trigger. So if you want to do an extended quick scoop layup, all you're going to do is push the right stick straight up with no turbo if you push the left stick at the basket, and that's going to give you this layup animation, a very normal classic one that you're going to do if you're wide open to finish a layup. So nothing too fancy here, but make sure left stick's at the basket, no turbo. But now we're going to go to a floater. To do a floater, left stick at basket, no turbo, but now push the right stick down. Your meter is going to come up, and if you get the timing just right, you'll be able to green these floaters, and that's a very useful shot, especially in 2K22. So get that floater animation down. Now to do a reverse, if you're close to the basket, like if you're triggering the reverse inside the paint, you have to push the right stick to the right if you're coming in from the right side, and that's going to get you this animation. That's the close reverse animation. You can also do a reverse far animation. This time push the right stick to the left while the left stick to the basket. You have to trigger this outside of the paint. You do that, you're going to get that nice reverse scoop animation right there. And you can also do what I call the same hand scoop. So left stick at the basket, no turbo, right stick to the same hand, so in this case to the left. Make sure you trigger this just outside of the paint. When he's almost in there, you're going to get this right hand scoop. Same things. This is the right stick to the same hand, so in this instance, right stick to the right hand, no turbo, left stick at the basket. Now for Curry package, you can also do a behind the back layup. Right stick to the opposite hand and trigger this just outside of the paint. Left stick at basket, no turbo. And if it's a Curry layup package, he's going to do this pretty fancy behind the back layup scoop with a lot of height. You can see here again. So make sure it's opposite hand, trigger it outside of the paint, no turbo, left stick at the basket, and there you go. And lastly, you can also do a Euro floater with him. So this time is right stick diagonal down to the opposite hand and trigger this inside the paint just outside of the charge circle, and you're gonna get this Euro floater animation. You can see here again, no turbo, left stick at the basket, right stick diagonal down, this time in same hand, so diagonal down right, trigger this inside the paint just outside of the charge circle. You will get this Euro floater animation. That's also very useful to finish over bigs. So now that you know all of the triggers, you now need to have the situational awareness to find optimal layup triggers in game. So the floater is really the go-to here. If you feel like you're crowded and there's defense, your on-ball defender is behind you and there's someone in front of you, but they're not that close, a floater is definitely a go-to. And with the shot meter, you can green this with timing. So that's going to make your finishes OP. You can see here, I beat my on-ball guy. I see the rotation coming from the left, so I know a Curry floater is with the right hand, so that's very hard to defend. Any layup probably would have got blocked there. Here, I'm going with Trae Young. I got Curry on my right side, so I decided to go with the floater because Wiseman is coming from the left, and with the shot timing, I can even release it a little bit earlier or later if I want. You can see here again, Curry's behind me, Clay's on the left, so now this time, I did a close to the paint Euro, so diagonal down right in that instance, no turbo, left stick at basket. That's still a very good finish. And here Bogdanovic was able to cut me off, so I just went diagonal down right to attack the empty side. Essentially, you want to use your layup triggers to constantly attack the open spaces floater is the go-to, but you don't have to do it all the time. You can see in this instance, I just went with the right-hand layup because I know Wiseman is coming from the left. I got him sealed off, and because of the meter, I can time these. So 21%, I can still get an excellent, so I will still finish. And the meter becomes more effective with the correct badges. So definitely, if you're a tiny guy that can't dunk, but you got some good timing with the meter, and you know your layup triggers, this is going to take your game to the next level. It's going to help with a lot of the finishing. You can see time and time again, I'm just going to where the defenders aren't. Make sure you finish your layups at the open space. And remember, the same hand layups are the faster ones. And then the diagonal down layups is where you draw contact, but then you have extra time to time it. And with the floater, that's just you shooting in between the space. I would say get good at the floater first, because that's absolutely key this year. Like, you get good at this finish, it will take your game to the next level easily, because the defender behind you is out of the play. And if you get the shot meter, you can even release it a little bit earlier, so you can get it over the taller defender too. If you read the spacing, you'll be deadly with floaters. And once you get that in your game, you can start getting down the diagonal finishers and also the quick same hand or opposite finishers like you see here. Definitely play with the meter on. You can still play with the shot meter for layups, but then have the shot meter not come up on jump shots. So if that's the setting you want, definitely go with that. And don't forget, this diagonal Euro floaters close to the paint is deadly, right? Triggering diagonal down layup finishers, they're actually different. If you trigger them just outside of the paint, you get a different one from triggering them just in front of the charge circle or deep into the paint. So make sure you also get that element down, get comfortable with it. If you got any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. And if you got cool clips doing crazy layup finish animations, especially with the meter, feel free to DM me on Twitter at SamFam20, and I'll post it on the channel for you. And once again, if you want the current gen version, you can check out the Raptors Uprising Gaming channel. I also got money plays on there from next gen, so if you want those too, you can check those out. I have some of my content over there as I'm working with the Raptors right now. And if you want badge related content, especially how to trigger badges or the exact detailed math behind the badges, head to the 2K Lab YouTube channel. And you can also head to their website if you want to get a membership for 20% off. Use my promo code SAMFAM on 2K Lab website. That's going to help me out a ton. So that will allow me to continue to make the content you guys enjoy on this channel, on the Raptors channel, and also on the 2K Labs channel. It will keep everything functioning smoothly. As always though, thanks for coming by. And for my longtime fans, hopefully you're enjoying all the content I am providing to you this year. I've actually been doing way more videos than normal. It's just some of them is on Raptors and some of them is on 2K Labs. So if you want the full experience or the full SamFam tutorial experience, make sure you check out those two other channels also. And make sure you guys support both the Raptors and the 2K Lab. That will mean a lot to me. As always, thanks for coming by. And I look forward to speak to you guys again very soon.